listening to 830 KDAC. Free talk and free minds.
Free talk!
Free talk! America's most #1 news and talk radio station.
Most #1!
Most #1! Stay tuned for Pryant and Bat Prodcast Hourn.
This is Bryant, Working Man Williams, aka The Fist. You're listening to the last lone wolf voice in a fragile free republic. Pryant and Bat Prodcast Hourn. We got a lot lined up for you for tonight's show. Well, of course, be taking on the libtard nanny state control freaks and their anti-liberty, anti-human ways. We'll also be talking to Francis Urbini, author of the new book, Infected, America's Dire Diagnosis of the Liberal Pathogen. Really great stuff here, people. Let me tell you, tonight, I'm, of course, joined by my faithful compatriots, liberal counterpoint, Bat Delaney, and our semi-permanent guest, the strength, Harvey Hoffman. We have a lot to do, so let's get started! How's everybody doing?
Doing well, thank you for having me on.
I'd like to say that I wish I could say that I'd like to be here, but I hate being here.
That, of course, is the obnoxious voice of my fellow, I don't even know if I could say compatriot. I can't even say
fellow
compadre.
American, how about that? Fellow American.
Oh yeah, real clever, real funny. Mm-hmm. That, of course, right there, across from me, Bat Delaney.
You know what? I'll stick up for him. I actually kind of like him.
I don't need your sympathy, old man.
That, of course, right next to me is longtime semi-permanent guest, Harvey Hoffman.
The strength, Harvey Hoffman. Glad to be on here.
All right, so it seems like this is going to be
it's going to be quite a program.
It's going to be filled with a bunch of lies and a bunch of things that I'm going to have to correct, and then a bunch of things people.
I've had about enough of this. This is okay. All right.
You're just living in a
You know
cube,
what?
man.
Calm down.
I got to take my blood pressure medication.
Calm down. Yeah, and you know what it's going to take?
It's gonna take the truth, people! We don't have enough of truth! We don't have enough of truth!
If we had just followed Canada's lead,
it's gonna take
here we go again.
Medicine.
Here we go again. Why don't you just go stand in line to get a liver transplant for 6 months? Because that's how long it takes!
Is that so bad? Is that so bad? I would like to live in America that has
I didn't realize that I was sitting across from Karl Marx! Alright!
God bless his soul.
I don't mean to
That bearded soul.
If you'll excuse me.
Go ahead, Harvey!
I'd like to switch the topic to those enemies out there who are outside this studio, not including our friend over here. I just want to get something off my chest right now. All the wannabes, the 2-bit trifling hangers-on. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rush Limbaugh and Hannity. You morons. You limp-wristed, panty-waist morons. In Rush's case, I can't call him a panty-waist. Of course, he's more of a blue whale waist. A blue whale waist for the caviar eater. How do you like that? As you chomp on your cigar, you phony! Living in your Floridian mansion with your umpteenth half your age wife. Honey, get in here. Get in here, honey. Hold on. Let me do a Rush Limbaugh voice here. Honey, get in here. Daddy Rush needs another cold one. And could you cut off the tip of my cigar for me? Mega dittos, honey. Mega dittos. My ditto-headed honey. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the phonies. Here a phony, there a phony. Everywhere a phony, Pryant and Bat. Everywhere. What about the working man, Rush? You know what this country needs? You know what this country needs? Yeah. I'll tell you what it needs. Your blue whale ass thrown out of the country! Thrown out! I'm tired of it, Pryant and Bat. I'm fired up tonight. I'm fired up. I can hear him now listening to me say this right now.
Actually, not to interject, but he can't hear you.
Yeah, he's so hopped up on Oxycontin. Tired of it.
And that's not even an American drug.
That fat tub.
They have mills. Close sources tell me, people, that they got mills. Pfizer, those people at Pfizer, they got mills, and they got tiny little Chinese hands making these pills.
You know, I think you're on that same Oxycontin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Just
do.
go stand in line for your Oxycontin in Canada.
I think I will, but I wouldn't need it because I'm an American and I exercise and I do things like climb mountains. You ever climbed a mountain before? No, I didn't think so.
You guys, if you'll excuse me, I have a bit more to say about our friend, Rush Limbaugh. Anyway, I was thinking, I could hear him now, just saying me, chewing him out. You're hearing me chewing him out. But, he would probably be like lighting a cigar right now. As I prattle on right now, I can hear him. This Maduro Robusto features a dark brown mottled wrapper with a very tight pack. You know that, honey? Yeah, that's what he'd say. It's got a tight pack to it and very small veins on the wrapper, honey. You like a firmly packed dark brown cigar in your mouth, honey? With small veins on it? Small veins, honey. I'm tired of the phonies, Pryant and Bat. And Hannity, too. Don't even get me started on the Mick. That Mick Hannity. Just another Mick.
Hey.
Just another Mick.
Mick, I don't want that term used.
No.
This is America, Harvey. America.
No,
we don't use terms like that anymore.
He's a potato eater with a potato head. How do you like that, Hannity?
Speak it, brother!
No, I'll say it right now. You are what you eat, Hannity. Here's a potato for your potato head, Hannity. I can't take it anymore. But the truth is, you guys, Pryant and Bat, you can save this country. I include you too, Bat. Even though you're a bonehead, you're not bad. You're not bad. You know that? You and guys like you might just change this country, but it's a long shot, brother. It's a long shot.
Speak it, brother!
Let me tell you. It's a Hail Mary pass at the bitter end of the fourth quarter, and all the receivers just got shot in the ankle by Janet Napolitano's Homeland Security goons. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I love you guys. You guys are great.
Close sources say that Dianne Feinstein and Sean Hannity are getting married in a helicopter over Japan.
And I hope we can shoot down that helicopter with our
potato-eating
military industrial complex.
Hold on. He's a potato-eating Mick? He's just another potato-eating Mick out of 1,000 potato-eating Micks.
You don't even have to say that, Harvey. Just say he's a dirtbag. Leave the Mick out. This is
He's
the 1950s.
got the blood of Castro. You heard it here first, people. There's a direct lineage from Sean Hannity to Fidel Castro, leader of Cuba. Makes me sick.
A beautiful country.
Yeah, makes
a beautiful country.
Makes me
a beautiful man.
Oh, okay. Just go stand in line and get your Pfizer pills in Cuba, Pat. Ah!
Look. We're all getting a little heated. I understand it. But I'm thinking maybe we could go through some headlines. I've thank you, by the way, for allowing me to get that off my chest. I really wanted to take on the
Does this guy even read the news headlines, or does he read his stupid conspiracies all the time?
I am more well-read than you. I have forgotten more books than you have read. You understand that?
Books. What are technology, old man? That's where it's at.
I don't got your liberal...
You ever heard of a Kindle?
No, yeah, I was just going to say, I don't have your liberal-ass Kindle, okay? Made by little Chinese hands, as my friend over here would say.
Oh,
you know, they make Kindles. Close sources say they make Kindles in the Pfizer factory.
There are little Chinese children jumping out of factory windows right now.
Drugged up on ADD medication.
And here you are reading The Bluest Eye by whatever her name is. I don't even keep
You wouldn't
track
be caught
of these
dead
people.
reading that book, would you?
On Kindle, no less. Terrible. Okay.
Well, we got to stay on track here.
Story written by African American woman. Wow.
How about we go through some headlines?
Yeah,
Brian?
all right. Okay.
Through the mainstream liberal media.
I have something here.
Terrible stuff.
I have
The truth.
Something here just in from my close sources here.
Okay.
Close sources tell me that Obama's secret army of fear drones are planning to bomb all major cities. You will be receiving a letter in the mail soon saying that you've been drafted to bomb Israel. Will you join the secret army of fear drones? This can't happen, people. This isn't the America that I grew up in.
Show me your sources, and I will validate that question with an actual answer.
Oh, okay.
What are these sources?
Right.
You've already mentioned them a few times already. Who are they?
What are you? The Pentagon?
Well, you seem to be protecting somebody. Are you a lobbyist?
If I... Oh. Why is there a bucket?
all day.
Why is there a bucket in the room?
Bang your bucket all day. Bang your bucket.
Pryant, hold on. The truth is, we have to understand this Obama character. Is he even of this nation? Is he even a natural-born citizen? I agree with you that he is about to unleash an army of terror drones at the drop of a hat. But is this guy even from this country?
Why would he do this?
My close sources say that Obama was born in Switzerland.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Of which and who would be his parents?
Yeah, here's one from the Spew York Times. Don't even call it the New York Times. New York Times. Spew York Times. That's what I say.
A great city.
Not the city it used to be.
Homeland Security searches home of guitarist Ted Nugent. Hold on. The Arkansas home of rocker Ted Nugent, known for his outspoken conservative politics, was raided for illicit firearms and other, quote, unlawful items on Tuesday. According to a Homeland Security spokesman. Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano. How you doing down there, Janet? I can't take it. The Cat Scratch Fever singer is now threatening to sue the government agency for infringing upon his Fourth Amendment right, which, according to Nugent, is a, quote, right against unlawful search and seizure. Can you believe that? It says, according to Nugent, not according to the Founding Fathers.
Thomas Jefferson right now is rolling in his grave full of diamonds mined from aliens from Obama's terror drones. This just in, people. Go on. I'm sorry, Harvey. I'll let you finish.
Thank you. I know you get riled up just like I do. Now look at the rest of it. Hold on. Listen to this. This is the New York Slimes for you. We at the New York Slimes.
The New York Times.
New York
the
Slimes.
New York Times.
Slimes. We at the New York Slimes.
You're about as deaf as Rush Limbaugh over there, Pat.
Yeah, and I already...
He's no friend of mine, believe me. I'd like to see him dead as well.
I already read him the riot act.
Not from a gun blast, though, because guns should not be in our hands at all.
You know what? I had to read him the riot act before they declare martial law. How do you like that?
You really are a bat out of hell there.
Pryant, I'm telling you, you're killing me. All right. We at the New York Times, this is what they said, fact-checked Nugent's claim of such a right, and in fact, the Fourth Amendment is actually an illusory figment of America's collective imagination. The Bill of Rights, moreover, was never written by America's founding fathers and is instead a recent fabrication invented by the right-wing establishment.
So it's right-wing establishment, so it's been used for about 200 years under the auspices of being just this ridiculous document that everyone's just going to follow just for nothing? Is that what you're telling me?
No, don't take it up with me, the strength Harvey Hoffman. Take it up with the New York Slimes! They're the ones who wrote it. Your cronies, your shills over there for the liberal media. Can you believe he's willing to defend them?
Bat, the unconstitutional Delaney!
Unconstitutional.
You are just...
Terrible. You got a headline?
You are fogies of a magnitude that I can't even comprehend. You are not up with what's really happening. You are not in tune with reality. You are just old fogies.
You talking about fogies over there?
Yeah.
I will eat you up like a hoagie, Bat lady. I got another headline here.
A rhyme. I'm surprised you could even rhyme.
I'm telling you, Bat, you know, I fight with you, but at the end of the day, you have my respect. I really mean it. I really mean it. I think you're redeemable. Unlike the fucking New York Slimes.
Bat the rat Delaney
Look.
has no respect for me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Can we cuss on 830 KDAC?
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Look, I got a show in Thailand. I get to say whatever I want. Go on. By the way,
So-
Thailand, more freedoms than we'll ever have in this cage, this prison we call America. Go on.
So up. Get so angry here, can barely talk.
I know, we're getting apoplectic over here.
So this just in, my close sources say here, people, this is happening. This is happening right now. Open up your ears.
I'm waiting with bated breath for this one.
Better get some wax clearing medication from Pfizer there in Canada, Bat. The Pentagon is planning on changing the Second Amendment. This is happening, requiring you to bury all of your firearms and join the Freemasons. This is not constitutional. This is happening, people, right now. Where's my chalkboard?
Pryant, what has happened to my country? What has happened to the old-fashioned America?
Your old GOP there, right? Yeah, right, Bryant?
Whatever my name is.
You know, I used to,
You know what I want back? Hold on. The strength. I want the strength of America. I don't just want to see the strength here in Harvey Hoffman. I want to see the strength in America.
You know, Harvey, I agree with you. And you know where that strength is? It's in the youth. And guess who's holding down the youth? People like Bryant on this dumbass radio show.
Wow. You know, growing up, I used to watch baseball, a real American sport. And this guy over here, Bat, he really thinks that he is the voice of the young nation.
You know what a sport is?
And Bat, funny enough, is the thing used to crack a baseball, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'm about to crack you over,
That's
Bat!
fine. You know
I'm
what?
about to crack you
You know
over!
what
This
sport
is
is?
not my
Rock
America!
climbing.
This
Rock
is not
climbing.
my America!
Climbing a mountain. Have you ever done it before? No, you haven't, because you have to have an objective for your games. Oh, I need an objective so I can play a game with my
Look
friends.
at this! Oh, condescending voice! Real predictable, Bat!
You're just a pot calling the kettle black, aren't you? You old fogey.
You know,
I will eat you up like a hoagie right now.
I may or may not include you, Bat, whatever your name is, lump you in with the rest of the liberals, but let me tell you, you guys don't have logic on your side. You don't have reason. You're just emotional fools. But we, on the other hand, you and me, Pryant, we have rules, reason, logic, the laws of nature, God,
Rules.
Buddha, Vishnu. We have everyone on our side.
Rules,
Everyone.
reason, like
Absolutely
racism,
everything.
right? Racism,
You-
people on the back of the
you
bus.
haven't-
Yeah, those, yeah.
Oh
good
yeah,
rules.
Bat? Why don't you ask Margaret Sanger that same question with all your abortion clinics? Did you learn that in your from reading your little Kindle, reading your little liberal books?
Read that on your Kindle.
After taking all your Pfizer Chinese-made fucking ADD medication?
Yeah, you're really doing stuff to change out there, standing outside them abortion clinics saying, oh,
Hold
God.
on. Not to interrupt, sorry, but let's get back on topic here. Here's a San Francisco Chronicle headline.
San Francisco crimes.
Another beautiful city
Yeah.
in
hold
our
on.
nation.
Listen to this one. You won't believe it. Body of President Reagan to be exhumed, drawn, and quartered on Golden Gate Bridge.
Music to my ears today.
Where do they make this stuff up? Where do they come up
it's not
with
made up. Harvey, that's a movement. I've signed the petition. We're at 10,000 signatures right now, and pretty soon
Are
that
you-
body is going to
hold
be
on.
floating over
Pat,
some
It's all about
jagged
you
rocks.
and your Downey Public Radio, all your bullshit Jello Biafra signed fucking petitions. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna send. Oh, why can't Obama just drone the Golden Gate Bridge?
Look, I bet Jello Biafra is a potato-eating Mick, too. Can't trust none of them.
He's Boucher, it's a French name. Do your research. I thought you guys were all about research.
Look, I don't know a Frenchman from a Kenyan. All right.
Typical.
Here's
I expected nothing less.
Here's a Washington.
Calm down there, Switzerland.
Here's a Washington Slimes article here. Hold on. Oh wait, no, there's a headline. Tax breaks to be awarded to unwed teens for aborting their children.
That is not my America.
I did
You
not
know what,
grow
you know
up.
what that is the America that Dr. King dreamed of.
Tax breaks. Look at it.
That is just Margaret Sanger written all over it. Pfizer, this just in.
I
If a
didn't
woman
even
is brave enough to have an abortion, she deserves a break.
a tax.
We
break?
give breaks to these heroes.
Who are these teens who even have taxable income? What are they making? 20 cents a year?
Yes, they're heroes. That's what they're called.
They-
They're
they
called
make-
heroes.
They make mommy's allowance. You know, they get a little gift every week. Hangers on.
Bat, do you even have any children?
No, actually, me and my life partner, we have decided that we don't want to bring children in a world with
Then
people
you
like
don't
you.
know what America stands for.
Yes,
No,
I do. I pay my taxes. I vote. What's more American than that? Tell me, what's more American than putting my signature on a vote that I cast? Democracy. Isn't that funny? The Republicans are always talking about democracy.
I'll see you on the other side of the FEMA camps. You think this is America? This isn't my America.
What is your America then? No. Don't even answer that, because I know what it is already. We'll talk about it later.
I got
a headline for you.
Hold on.
I got a headline for you.
All right,
this isn't from one of your newspapers. This is actually in the real world, blogs.
Here we go.
A 23-year-old humanities student at Santa Fe State University in Santa Fe, New Mexico, was beaten severely with fists in a rolled-up copy of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. His only crime, wearing a shirt that read, "Cops are really queer." Though this act of egregious violence is a disturbing issue, I believe the more distressing and disgusting issue is that of profiling. Would this young man have been beaten if he had not been homosexual? Yes, the 23-year-old Bobby Schemper, and he was recently outed. Isn't that a coincidence? And campus deputy Richard P. Enos was he was not available for comment. Typical, not available for comment. Tell me, how are you going to excuse this guy beating a young homosexual on a college campus?
Bat,
oh, wow.
Bat, I'm going to have
flash.
Hold on. You're burying the lead here. I have never met a cop. I have never met a hard-working cop who I hated or disliked or even mildly disagreed with. You can't do this to the nation's police officers. You can't.
I can do it to a pig, though.
Yeah, Harvey, I'm going to have to tell you. I'm going to have to agree with Bat on this one.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to have to agree with Bat on this one, because you know why? Because this is Obama's America, and a police officer is actually a part of his secret brown shirt army, and he's willing to throw you in the FEMA camps at any moment right now.
You're just taking any little strand you can to put down Obama. I wonder why. Rosa Parks, the buses. Is that where it all
and then
started?
Margaret Sanger killing young African American children.
Look,
this isn't my America.
If Margaret Sanger had it her way, she couldn't have gone to the back of the bus. She would have been aborted long ago. Long ago, buddy.
All right, I got an article for you guys. Now, this is happening. This is happening, people. Open up your ears.
Mine are always open.
Close sources say.
My eyes are rolling.
I got people out there. Close sources say the Vatican assassins are planning on kidnapping Ron Paul and brainwashing him to recite Marxist drivel on national radio. This is happening.
Wait a minute. National, what you mean like DPR?
Yeah. As in Democratic Public Radio.
Yeah, that's what it really is.
Yeah, this isn't my Downey, California. This isn't mine. This isn't my America.
Our democratic America.
Vatican assassins,
democratic.
people.
Say it with me. Democratic America.
No. Representative Republic, not Democratic.
This isn't mine.
Not. Absolutely not.
I'm not going to.
Hold on. Here's one from the Portland Sentinel. Transgendered youth to become a U.S. majority by 2022. Demographers point to new data suggesting naturally sexed children may be a thing of the past.
That's a beautiful dream to have.
Transgendered youth.
How is it any more unnatural than how normal children are, quote unquote, normal children are born? Tell me. Do you have science that is going to back that up?
Here's my science. You're born with a dick, you keep your dick. You're born with a pussy, you keep your fucking pussy.
That is the most diluted statement I've ever heard in my life.
All I have to say,
and by the way, put that on the fucking bumper right there.
All I have to say,
make a promo out of that.
This is all Margaret Sanger's fault.
Always passing the blame, aren't
this is just Nazism all over again. We're just gonna be clearing out all the strains, and we're gonna have a league of superhumans run by the world powers. We're talking about Obama. We're talking about Ahmadinejad. They're all gonna be in the same room. running this army of transgendered supermen, taking away our America.
And who do you think they're going to kill first? Huh?
Probably you.
No,
Matt,
no, not
probably
me.
you.
They'll see me as one of their peers, and they'll see you as one of their enemies.
Because I'm speaking the truth, Pat.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm speaking the truth.
Explain it to them.
I'm speaking the truth. Do you want...
Why would a Ahmadinejad see a pussy like you as a peer?
Would you want to see...
The transgendered youth will see me as
Hold
a
on
peer.
a second here! Would you want to see superhumans with six-packs, a dick, and a pussy?
Yes.
Running around,
Yes.
flying through the air,
Yes, what's
taking your
wrong with that?
freedom!
What is wrong with that?
Grabbing you by the ankles, dragging you into FEMA camps, Bat!
You don't think that when Darwin was looking at little fishes, that he wasn't anticipating something like that happening eventually?
This isn't my America.
This is
Hold
the
on.
future, guys. The future. Hi, this is the present, and we're coming into the future. Hi, hello, nice to meet you.
10 years ago, with the way the country was trending, I would have said that this nation is turning into a bunch of pussies. But now, thanks to the transgendered movement, we're all turning into a bunch of dicks. All I gotta say. Hold on here. Here's one. from the
Harvey,
film.
Harvey, let
Yeah.
me ask you. Are you a religious man?
Please, hold on. I'm the strength to you.
Strength. You a religious man?
I don't like to talk about it, but I am a practicing Jew. Yes.
A practicing Jew. So Yahweh, or the name that not speaketh.
Hashem.
So he creates he creates chosen people. Do you think there's a possibility that there might be a Jewish transgendered gentleman or lady?
My sister, but I'll leave it out of this.
Yeah. Well, why create them if they're such a stain on our humanity? You have an explanation for that? A source?
Look.
A source, Bryant?
If you're gonna make this personal and bring Francine,
It doesn't have to be personal. Let's leave it out in the open.
All I gotta say is Yahweh or the highway. This is my America.
Or your
look,
Jerusalem.
You're just trying to make a political point. You go personal. You make it about my transgendered
Politics and personal
sister.
They're tied together.
I don't like it. Look. How's my Hanukkah gonna be now, huh? Uncomfortable? You think so?
The truths, they come out.
So, he was born with a penis. So what? Even though I'm totally contradicting myself right now, what the fuck does it matter? I am crazy out of my mind.
Pfizer.
I'm glad you're admitting it now.
Pfizer has gotten Harvey.
You know what? Bat, in the end, you're not that bad.
You know that bats are bad.
You're not that bad. You're not that bad.
Now I got another story
Yeah,
here.
go
I got
on,
another.
go on there, Frank.
I got another.
Go
Let's
on,
just
yeah.
keep this show going
I'm
here.
losing my mind right here. Go on.
Close sources say I got people out there. They're watching over you because we got to keep this America our America. Close sources say here, people. This is happening. Open your ears. Vice President Joe Biden is officially a warlock. His heretic ways are leading a new society of flag-burning automatons who thirst for sucking the blood from freedom-loving Americans. Is this what the Founding Fathers wanted?
When they were powdering their wigs, they couldn't have dreamt this nightmarish bullshit. Here's one from the Philadelphian. LGBT community to reenact Washington's crossing of the Delaware. They are reenacting this fateful time. Pink Tricorn, a Scranton-based gay rights group, plans to reenact Washington's fateful crossing of the Delaware next Thursday, only with an oiled-up mankini-wearing Washington at the helm. According to a planner with the gay group, the Roman will have lower back tattoos, elegantly coiffed beards, and use oversized, bright pink dildos to paddle the boat!
Will the revolution be televised? Let me ask you that.
I don't know who you're name dropping, who you're referencing. If it's Gil Scott Heron, I actually do like the song. Then I don't care.
You wouldn't care. This is the present and the future.
You know what? I give you a hard time. You're actually a good guy.
You know, may I ask, is Jello Biafra, that slime Jello Biafra involved in that? Pink dildos to paddle boats? Well, that's kind of my America.
Look, anytime I ever hear about that Mick, my blood boils. Go on.
I got another story
Well,
for
you got one more? I think I'm out.
I got another story here for you. I got a few
thank
more.
God. Whew.
This is happening, people. This is happening right now. As you sleep, as you go to sleep, as you take all your...
The delusion is in the presence.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
When Bat goes to sleep at night, this is happening when he's all drugged up on his Pfizer medication made by tiny Chinese hands.
Reading his Kendall, The Bluest Eye by whatever her name is.
This is happening. Open your ears.
Toni Morrison.
Let me just drop some. Let me drop the fucking
Just
truth
get
hammer.
the fuck to it.
Let me drop the truth hammer right now, Bat. Dianne Feinstein is championing a bill. This is happening. Dianne Feinstein is championing a bill to ban all automatic weapons and to take away your firstborn to work in a factory in China to destroy those weapons.
Under what purpose? Under what auspices?
Who
are the
would vote for
sources?
this?
These are my usual questions. Whenever you come down with this story from wherever you're getting them from, probably on
Does
drugs.
the Pentagon tell you they bombed Tower 2?
Oh man,
Open your ears, Bat.
they're open, but I'm not listening.
They're about
to
as
you.
open as Rush Limbaugh after taking a few oxys and slamming a fifth of Jim Beam.
Are we getting anywhere?
You know, this Maduro Robusto features a dark brown mottled wrapper.
That's probably what he'd be saying right now.
Probably what he'd be saying.
Probably what he'd be saying.
This is
That's all I'm saying.
So
You know, hold on. Bat, I may disagree with you. But I will fight to the death for your right to say it. Unlike your slimy ilk
and I will fight for your right
at the New York fucking Slimes.
because you're a person, and I appreciate people, whether they be gay, straight.
You may champion the First Amendment, but those scumbags like Obama, they want it destroyed. They want it dismantled. They don't want the First Amendment to even exist. They want to control speech. They don't want us to speak our minds. They don't like it.
You know, unlike,
It's a managed agenda.
It's
a managed agenda.
Harvey, I think,
Speaking of a managed agenda.
unlike Bat here, we get our information from reputable sources, not the Cuba Inquirer.
Such as I'm waiting.
The Pentagon doesn't tell you. And this is happening, people. I got one more story
By the
for
way,
you.
a certain Rush Limbaugh might enjoy the cigars in Havana. Motherfucker.
I got one more story for you before we take a commercial break and get to our guest Francis Urbini. This is happening, people. Close sources say Dennis Kucinich was found on an Indian reservation last night at 2:01 a.m. He is confirmed to be a chupacabra. This is happening right now, people. Are you listening to this?
He bangs the bucket. He
This
tells
is
the
happening.
story. He
This
bangs
isn't
the
my-
bucket.
Oh my God.
He has a source.
This just, hold on. Yep. All right. Okay, Steve. This just in, he was high out of his mind on experimental Pfizer medication made by tiny Chinese hands. Not my America. Not my America.
It's not your America because it doesn't exist.
All right, Jello. Go back to Switzerland anytime.
Everything's better with Jello.
All right, well, I think we need to take a commercial break right here.
All I can say is you should have died out in the Irish potato famine with the rest of them.
All right. Settle down, people. We got to get ready
But-
for Francis Urbini.
Now-
we got to take a commercial break. Hear from our commercial sponsors. come back. You don't want to miss this.
Yay.
And
Enough of this.
hey, everybody, this is the Strength Harvey Hoffman. And we all know the economy is about to collapse. That's why I got bullion from Patriot United Gold Group. Here's a receiver of the great products, I believe gold coinage, from Patriot United Gold Group. And here's what he had to say.
Oh, thank you, Patriot United. I cashed out all my gold, and all the people in the town went poor, and I became Mayor Golden Wilson. Thank you, Patriot United.
You're a fine American, and Patriot United Gold Group is indeed the last word in gold bullion. Thank you.
All right, people, we're back.
And yet, Pryant has not been assassinated yet, much to our misfortune.
Yeah. Well, just keep saying that.
Is
Keep saying that. Before you know it, you're in a FEMA camp.
Is that how your friends on the left get things done? Huh? Because they can't win through reason or logic. They just have to use guns to kill people. They have to hit people.
They use democracy.
Bump 'em off. It's all just about bumping them off.
Yeah, more like the gulag. All right, now we got to get back on track here. We got on the line here, we got Francis Urbini. He's waiting.
You know, I'd love to hear what he has to say. I'm a fan of, I'm a fan of his work. The new book I haven't read yet. Love to check it out. But guys, it's been a wonderful time. I got to go feed my cats, Monticello and Jefferson. Those are my two beautiful cats.
American.
If you'll excuse
Yes,
me,
American.
the Strength Harvey Hoffman is going to have to take off. So thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you again, Harvey. You're a true patriot.
Thank you.
There you are, Harvey. See you later.
Yahweh bless you. Okay.
Yahweh or the highway.
Yahweh or the highway.
So, then there was two, huh?
Yeah. There's about to be three. We got here.
So how does it feel to come off as a homicidal maniac on live radio?
How does it feel to be in Cuba? You don't know.
Beautiful. It feels
You
beautiful.
don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, say hello to Fidel for me. All right.
Hola.
So we got here. We got here on the line. We got author of the what is it called again? What's the name of your damn book again?
Called the Liberal Pathogen.
The Liberal Path. That's right. All right. We got Francis Urbini here, author of the new book. Say it again there, Francis. Everybody can hear you.
Yeah, hold on. I think I'm being followed, but it's called the Liberal Pathogen.
Liberal Pathogen.
Classic conservative paranoia.
Now, can you tell us a thing or two about your book there, Francis?
Actually, I'd first like to talk about my background, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I was, hold on, I think I heard something. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, hold on, I'll say it quick, I was a CIA spook for 26 years. And I was a Navy SEAL for about 4. I was dishonorably discharged, because I knew too much. I have extensive connections in the Pentagon, from all the way from the janitor putting the mop in his broom closet, from the janitor putting the mop in his broom closet, all the way to our highly decorated 4-star generals planning our imminent demise. That's about all I gotta say about myself for now, before they kill me.
Interesting there.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I just had a few questions to ask about your book.
Yeah, fire away quickly here, quick.
Yeah, we don't have much time here.
Look,
Francis has been being trailed by the CIA for the past 17 years.
Yeah, they've turned on me. I was with them for some time, and I just discovered too much, and they turned on me.
So tell me, Francis, real quick, what is the Liberal Pathogen?
Look, in the book you'll discover discovered that the liberal pathogen is a literal disease. It is a literal disease. Obama, working with the transnational elite, wearing white lab coats in some dark recess of a Polynesian volcano for a headquarters, came up with this stuff. I'm serious. They came across the most, I repeat, the most deadly pathogen ever devised. And I say devised because this disease was literally handcrafted, a designer disease. Do I make myself clear? Designer!
And who sells these drugs, Francis?
I don't know, you liberal twit.
That would be a retort from Bat the Rat.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to scum like
And
him.
he was
He's
so,
gonna be
our friend Francis. He was in the system. He was part of the CIA, and now they've turned on him. Wow, what a detective story! I'm sure John Grisham's already writing the novel.
I heard the strength, Harvey Hoffman. I've been a fan of his forever. I listened to his show in Thailand. I'm actually, I may or may not be in Bangkok right now. I can't disclose where I am.
Of course,
Let me tell you something right now. You scumbag, you're the first to die. They're gonna behead you first.
They're probably gonna draw and corner him on the Golden Gate Bridge just like fucking Ronald Reagan!
I wouldn't mind it.
Now, Francis, when can we expect this liberal pathogen to be hatched upon the public?
Actually, if you don't mind, I would like to expand upon the danger of the liberal pathogen and just how fatal it shall be. It will make Ebola look like a head cold. It'll make AIDS look like a trip to See's Candy. And it'll make the Black Plague look like a baby playing with baby powder and his mom patting his bum after doing a boo.
What was that? I'm sorry, Francis, you're breaking up there. What was that?
Maybe someone's following him.
I'm sorry. I'll keep it quick. What part did you miss?
The last part you said there.
Well, it will make the Black Plague look like a baby playing with baby powder and his mom patting his bum after doing a poo-poo.
It's funny you mention AIDS, all these diseases that the government, specifically our friend Ronald Reagan, completely ignored. And yet we're so interested in this liberal pathogen.
Listen to me, you scumbag. You talk a big game.
That's all Bat is.
And how is this liberal pathogen transferred from person to person? What's the science specifically?
You'll be the first to go, bud.
Exactly. There's no science. Oh, big surprise.
Yeah, Francis, it looks like you're just getting trolled right here.
Yeah.
You got any last words for us?
Actually, sir, I would like to mention when it is the liberal pathogen is slated to be launched by Obama and the transnationals. Believe it or not, it will be unleashed on December 21st, the end of the Mayan calendar. It's slated to be pumped out as an airborne attack through the AC units of schools, courthouses, government buildings, hospitals, Dairy Queens, everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
And Francis, before you go, and how exactly do you, the quote-unquote enlightened person, plan to escape this liberal pathogen?
I don't know. I'm preparing to meet my maker, to be honest with you. I don't think any of us will make it. And you, Mr. Bat, who talks a big game, you'll be the first to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. No survival skills from Mr. Bat over here.
I climb mountains, Bryant.
All he knows how to do is just look up a fucking book on his Kindle. All right.
Francis, I'm gonna have to thank you.
Thank you. I will have to say, just in short and brief here, please buy this book. Buy this book and grip it in your hands, holding it tight, as the liberal pathogen that Obama designed tasteless, colorless, odorless, airborne illness fills your nostrils, and your knuckles turn white, and your pupils widen with nausea, and you scream with your last breath. He was right. Francis Urbini was right. Francis Urbini was right. Francis Urbini was right.
Oh,
Francis
hey,
Urbini was right.
Francis.
Thank you, Francis. Now I have something to play for my friends at our fondue parties on Saturday.
Francis, are you still there? Oh my. The CIA, people! The CIA!
Oh, man. That was a laugh. You know, I very much enjoyed that.
Well, you think losing all freedom is quite funny, don't
Yeah.
you, Patrick?
Yeah, and
You think that just losing all of your freedoms is just a ha-ha.
and these such essential freedoms, how do they benefit us again?
I'm gonna
exactly. You have no
I'm being
retort.
No, I'm stunned because joining us again, right here,
An
is the
educated
strength.
man.
Harvey Hoffman.
I don't have to talk to someone that went to a community college anymore.
Oh, okay, all right.
Guys, I'm back. Thank you. I know I bid my adieu, not to excuse the French. I know those socialist frogs are up to no good all the time. But thank you, I'm back. I fed my beautiful cats, Jefferson and Monticello. Thank you for having me back.
Now, I would be especially cautious of your cats there, Harvey, because the first ones to go in the FEMA camps are your cats, the felines. Let me tell you this just in. Obama, terror drones, lightning round. Are you guys ready?
More
We gotta
so
keep on track
than
here.
ever.
We gotta get back. I'm so fucking angry. All right, lightning round. You guys ready? Are you ready, Pat?
Conservative, yes, I am ready. I'm ready, and I've always been ready.
Let's do this. All right, lightning round. Bat, I'll be nice this time and let you go first.
Wow, the first nicest thing a conservative has ever done for me. First lightning round question.
Freedom fighter.
A first lightning round question, a doozy. But what would you expect from me? 4 years, Berkeley. Not to rub your face in it, community college boy. Let's see. An illegal immigrant has just saved your life. How do you, a conservative, respond?
You ever listen to Creed? An American band?
No, actually, I'm more into the European house scene.
Well, Creed has a song.
I open my horizons.
Oh, what do you listen to? Jello Biafra as well?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Well, let me tell you, Creed has a song. It's an American song. You know what it's called? With Arms Wide Open. Next question.
Harvey, I
By the
would
way, hold on. By the way, I listen to Leonard Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama in the shower every day, every morning.
I listen to it when I masturbate. Because it fills me with freedom.
You know,
When I was feeding Jefferson and Monticello, I was playing Sweet Home Alabama in the background.
did you shower as well?
Yeah, I showered. Yeah. Go on.
I feel like I should apologize to you for this next one, Harvey, but I'm not going to, because this is actually directed
You
towards
talk a
Bryant.
big game, you
Yeah.
Mick.
Yeah. You just found out, Bryant, that your spouse, wife number 4, keep in mind.
Wait.
was-
We
was-
talking about Rush Limbaugh?
No, I'm talking about Bryant here.
Oh, okay.
Wife number 4, Louise.
You
Oh, yeah, you like it personal there. Yeah, you like it personal there, don't you?
Louise,
Wait a
wife
minute,
number 4,
you've
was
had-
actually born a beautiful baby boy named Alexander. Your reaction? Spoiler alert! It's an immediate suicide.
Wait a minute. I don't think we should be so quick to judge. I mean, I have a sister, brother, sister. I don't know what to call him, her anymore, but
You know, I think Bat is confused here. I think that Bat thinks that I'm Rush Limbaugh or some potato-eating mick, like Sean Hannity. I believe in true America.
no. Wait a minute, though, Pryant. Is it true that you've been married so many times?
Next question!
Okay, Brian.
Enough of this Margaret Sanger bullshit!
Where does a patriot like yourself vacation? Because you're such a hard-working man.
Why do you want me to reveal so much personal information about myself, Bad? You're talking about
Because I'm a
talking
people
about
person,
my wives.
Brian. I care about people. And as much as I hate you, I care about people.
You know, I care about people too, Bat. And that's why I have to tell people the truth. Tell people the truth, like Dennis Kucinich being a chupacabra! Next question!
Wait a minute, hold on. I know where you don't vacation. Where Obama puts his offshore funds. That piece of shit. Go on.
Hello, Switzerland!
Leads me to my next question. You realize that you have accidentally voted for a Democratic candidate for Councilperson 6, seat number 4, in this past election. Do you quietly live in despair over your mistake or show all your Republican neighbors that you're just too stupid to use a voting machine?
Again, you think I'm some potato-eating mick like Sean Hannity.
Yeah, I
You
do.
think I'm
actually.
just
I
some
know you
potato-
are because
You just think
this
I'm
is just
some-
your front. You live in this bizarre reality, which isn't even in a reality.
You know what? I would kill...
Wait a minute. I heard. I actually got to hear a little bit of Francis Urbini, and if you're about to tell me that what he experienced, he was being followed. If you're about to tell me that what he experienced was not real,
Hilarious? Yes, it was.
No. His life was in danger because he knows too much. He knows what the transnationals are up to, the internationalists, the Bilderberger Group, whatever you want to call them, Trilateral Commission. They're all in cahoots, and they want us dead. The end game is you dying first.
And yet he was able to make a phone call, likely from a public telephone, and he survived.
Hold on.
Interesting.
Yeah, not before Joe Biden, the heretic, comes out.
That man was.
What was he, a gargoyle or
A warlock.
Oh, warlock.
Close
of course,
sources.
Of course.
Now let me...
Urbini was a Navy SEAL. He was a Navy SEAL. Look, first you come down on the cops, and now you come down on our military.
I have
Where do you
nothing but
draw
respect
the
for my
line?
military.
Where do you draw the line?
A song by Jello Biafra, funnily enough.
I never liked him.
Now, getting back to your question.
I was more of a circle jerks guy.
You would be.
You go in there? You making it personal again?
Hey,
hold on.
let's get...
No, is that all you liberals do? Is that all you liberals do?
It's a fucking joke.
All right. Well, you know.
Now, I
That's
would...
you-
Now, hey, I wouldn't be caught dead voting Republican. I wouldn't be caught dead voting for a Democrat. Because your two-party system is not my America!
But if we had to pick our poison, I'm sorry. You have to pick Republican.
You know,
You have to do it.
No. Because before the Vatican assassins kidnapped Ron Paul, he was our only hope.
I have more hope for the Republicans.
You know, I just want to ask you one question. Would you still follow Ron Paul even after he's been brainwashed by the Vatican assassins and reciting Marxist drivel? Would you still follow Ron Paul, Harvey Hoffman?
I like some of his ideas, but I have more faith.
You're a commie too.
No.
Next question.
I have
You're a
more
commie
faith.
too.
I like Trent Lott. I like the cut of his jib. Okay? Trent Lott could save this nation. He's a rock-ribbed Republican, and he stands a chance of standing in the gap between us and the liberal onslaught, okay?
Yeah, if you want to vote Soviet. Next question.
Number 5. You right-wingers always raise a big fuss over hearing that's one of those eyesore Ten Commandment monuments.
You can barely spit it out, Pat.
You can barely. You're probably having your Pfizer medication made by fucking Chinese hands.
Yeah, maybe you need a refill.
I'll speak a little slower for you, old man.
Hey, you need your ADD medication, you potato-eating Mick.
Making a big fuss over having one of those eyesore Ten Commandment monuments being torn down. How many of those so-called commandments do you follow anyway, Harvey?
Wait a minute, you're directing that at me?
Yeah. A nice Jewish boy like you.
Jefferson and Monticello follow the Ten Commandments better than you do.
Care to tell me what those Ten Commandments are?
And according to Deuteronomy, they are unclean animals. And they follow the Ten Commandments of Hashem better than you.
Yeah, I really want to follow those. Okay.
Yahweh or the highway?
Okay, Brian.
Hold on. Thus saith the Lord, go fuck yourself.
Oh, what a peace-loving young old
That's
man
all I
you
gotta
are,
say to
actually.
you.
Every single liberal, even if only in name, has been shipped to a leper colony, and America is 100% conservative. Paint the picture of what this looks like, and please leave out the part where you all go off and into seclusion and jack off your unmitigated angst.
I was just gonna say the latter. Next question.
That was easy.
That's what your mom said.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How do you like them apples? You Pfizer eating Mick?
If we looked at the demographics for this show, I have a strong feeling that 18 to 35 would be non-existent.
Well, wait a minute.
Good luck keeping that radio show.
18 to 35 million Americans every night. Boom shakalaka.
Wait a minute. You would be excluding my two sons, Barry and Eli. They are good young men, both studying to be lawyers. And let me tell you, they love this.
Still studying at age 36?
Yeah. Yeah, you got something wrong with that?
No, not at all. Except, community college
Hey, Berkeley.
educations.
Hey, Berkeley, hurry it up.
All right, number 6. If I turned everything upside down in your house, how willing would you be to bet that at least one thing would be inscribed with the words, made in China?
Now, if anybody were to go into my house, I know for one it wouldn't be Bat. I know it wouldn't be Harvey. You know who it would be?
Obama?
It would be those secret fear drones from the brown shirt Obama army. Or the Vatican assassins, Freemasons, aliens. Next question.
Okay, this is a nice easy one.
Wait a minute.
We call it.
Did you just talk about someone breaking into his home?
Yes, hypothetically speaking.
Well, guess whose home they broke into recently? A certain singer of Cat Scratch Fever, one of my favorite songs of all time. And you make light of it.
A good American, Ted Nugent.
Solid American.
Oh man.
Some of the best guitar solos I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, free the whales, hurry it up.
Songs about yeah.
Cat Scratch Fever is right up there with Puccini.
Speaking of
as far as I'm concerned.
speaking of Nugent, here's a softball question. What is your definition of liberty?
My definition of liberty.
Liberty. Well, hold on. Let me say my definition. It's where the liberties of liberal scum are limited, and the liberties of good conservatives like my friend over here, Pryant, and myself, the strength, Harvey Hoffman, are maximized. Maximized.
How convenient.
Yes, and that's why I don't mind picking and choosing the winners and losers. You don't deserve free speech. You should be shut down right now. You should be shut down. We should turn on the hoses on you.
The hoses, just like they did in 1965 to the African Americans. Part of your rules system.
During a Democratic
part of your reason
office.
system.
During a Democratic
office.
Exactly. During a Democratic
During a Democratic office. Do I have to repeat it?
You don't
Are you
gotta
deaf
repeat
from all your Oxycontins there? My definition of liberty is an America that isn't run by a bunch of Pfizer chewing micks like you. run by Vatican assassins
mix hoses.
and brown shirt secret armies flying terror drones.
I'll have you know, the ACLU is just gonna tear this to shreds.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, I do actually.
And you know, in my ideal America, Ted Nugent breaks into your home. How do you like that?
You know, you just come back to me for some wisdom, Bat. Come back to me when Dianne Feinstein takes your firstborn and has that child in a factory in China burning all of America's weapons.
you two are you're a combo. You're a combo. So that leads me to my next question. Is it
You
not
and your
true-
partner can go eat a combo jack from Jack in the Box.
Here's a source. I have a source too. Is it true that you two met at a child porn convention? The only reason you two are friends is because it would be the only way to keep the safety of your disgusting secret?
Pat, this is just another one of your very personal attacks. We met.
The personal and political are intertwined. I told you that before.
We met at an NRA Freedom Convention. It was 1981.
Yes, I was looking at the new Rugers, and you liked what you saw. You certainly did. I do remember.
Typical.
We bonded over pre-NATO ammunition.
Yeah, I remember you touching my hard barrel, and
Cold blue steel.
blue steel, and you
The strength.
you loaded my magazine. Let me tell you.
Next question.
I have finished my questions actually, and I so await your questions. 'Cause I'm sure they're
let's
so,
just keep
they're
this
so
sprightly here.
informed,
Let's just keep this
and they're so
sprightly here.
open and open-minded. Yes.
Bat. Is John Kerry actually Droopy Dog?
What an insult to a patriot, a soldier. Oh, just like our friend Francis. Oh, they're coming after me. He ran for president. John Kerry is a brave man. He ran for president while our friend Francis is hiding.
President of the Vatican, United States. Assassins. Barney Frank. Next question. Barney Frank. Barney Frank marries your sister. Kill yourself? This one's more for Harvey. Fuck you, Bat.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Look, talk about complicating Hanukkah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been aiming to do myself in anyhow, so why not, you know?
Fuck it. Next question. Howard Dean runs your political campaign. Kill yourself? Again, kind of for Harvey.
Wait a minute, repeat it, I'm sorry.
Howard Dean, he runs your political campaign. Kill yourself?
No, I'd kill him. I'd kill him and then kill myself.
Just another. I pray for. I don't pray for that man because I just
You
see
don't
him,
pray because Yahweh's the highway.
I see him
Or
as
the highway.
Just
Whatever.
another person that was taken out by the conservative media. It's like,
well,
oh,
look, I'm spouting more bullshit. Well, I got more questions.
You,
Nancy Pelosi.
beautiful woman.
I guess you just answered my question.
Yep.
You
wait,
tap that.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, in fairness, she's a pretty hot piece.
Okay. I guess we all agree on something.
You know what? As they say in the black
She would want nothing to do with you, Brian.
as they
I'll have
say
you know.
in the black community, she is a dime piece. Let me tell you. And the booty on her, let me tell you.
Next question. Barbara Boxer. You tap that.
Of course.
I'd tap it 3 times and hope for a 4th.
Then we all agree on something else. Danny Glover is a Syrian spy! It's not a question. It's a fact. Close sources say.
I guess that would bring Operation Dumbo Drop to a whole new level of symbolism.
Yeah. I guess it would.
In your world, it would.
Well,
Wait a minute.
Was that your last question?
Hold on.
That
what
was.
a doozy that was.
What does that make Ray Liotta? He was in that movie too. Is Ray Liotta a Lebanese spy? I don't
Brian,
know.
I'm waiting for the answer.
I have to ask my sources.
Yes, we have to ask his sources.
Okay.
Well,
That was an interesting lightning round. I'm glad I participated.
we got any other things to cover here, gentlemen?
Not really. How about you, Pat?
No, I could do with a few more of Bryant's theory-driven and source-driven cockamamie stories, but I just feel like, what's the point?
There's been a lot of back and forth. We got heated, we got tense, but in the end, you still have my respect, Pat.
No.
No, hold on. You're not that bad. You're really not that bad. You're a potato-eating mick, but you have my respect. I mean it. Harvey, the strength Hoffman, respects both Pryant and Bat.
Well, I respect Harvey's bid, though misguided, to reach across the aisle, because I know that as a Democrat, I have tried my whole entire life to reach across the aisle, I find my hand slapped.
Wait, you have a tradition of crossing across the aisle?
Yes, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, democracy.
Wait, hold on.
Democracy.
Which party freed the slaves, sir? Which party freed the
That was
slaves?
a different party.
Yeah.
Do you think Abraham Lincoln, if we were to exhume him, do you think he would be on the Golden Gate Bridge, or would he be drawing and quartered on the Golden Gate Bridge? The answer is he'd be on the Golden Gate Bridge doing the drawing and quartering
Who
of Ronald
has the
Reagan.
tradition of being the ardent, awful racists? Democrats. End of argument.
Boom shakalaka!
Are we living in 1950? Is that the year?
You know
Can
what?
someone check the calendar for me?
I wouldn't mind going back to that. The TV wasn't bad, I'll be honest. I kind of liked I Love Lucy.
Bat here has a history of doing cocaine in Cuba
Probably with Rush Limbaugh. That's
and a group of Vatican assassins.
phony.
Well, I think we've covered everything that we can cover here today.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
You guys want to end
Any
with,
other final words? Bat Delaney.
Pass.
Well, I love Jefferson. I love Monticello. I'm going to go hang out with my kiddies. You know what I'm talking about? And it's going to be great.
Kitties. Cats or kids?
We've already discussed this. Don't go there.
Well, I'd like to thank my guest. I'm going to say my guest since Bat doesn't count as a co-host anymore since he's a fucking Cuban.
I thought I was a dirty Mick. A dirty
Francis Urbini with his book, Infected. America's something, the dire pathogen.
Doesn't even know.
It's a good book.
Doesn't even know his guest.
It's a good book. I'd just like to close by saying, America, open your ears, open your eyes. America, Obama has his fear drones. You will get your draft slip in the mail to attack Israel. The Pentagon will be calling upon you to join the Freemasons. The Vatican assassins will be kidnapping Ron Paul soon. And you will soon hear that great man, that great American, spinning Marxist drivel on national radio. Joe Biden, a warlock. His heretic ways, leading a new society of flag-burning automatons. Dianne Feinstein will take away all your automatic weapons, your firstborn, and that child to destroy said weapons in a Chinese factory. Dennis Kucinich, Chupacabra. Thank you, America.
That really
Thank you.
That sums it up. It sums it up very well.
Thank you, reluctantly. Bat.
Sums it up why we shouldn't be listening to you at all, ever.
Pryant and Bat, do you want to end with an Are You Down?
All right.
Here we go.
I think I can reach across the aisle.
Let's bring it together.
On three.
Let's bring it together. Here we go.
Are you